We're going to be talking about the law of intention and desire. If you're with us for the first time over the last few weeks, or the first time ever, we've been exploring together Deepak Chopra's book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. And today we're in law number 5, the law of intention and desire. So this morning, what is it that you deeply desire for yourself? And what is it that you have been intending for yourself? This idea, this idea of the law of intention and desire is very much at the heart and soul of what we practice in unity and in metaphysics. We believe wholeheartedly that we are meant to be and need to take ownership of being co-creators with Spirit, with God, with the divine, whatever name we want to give to that presence, co-conspirators and co-creators to bring forth the life that we desire. Chopra writes in the beginning of this chapter that inherent in every intention and desire is the mechanics for its fulfillment. Intention and desire in the field of pure potentiality have infinite organizing power. And when we introduce an intention in the fertile ground of pure potentiality, we put this infinite organizing power to work for us. Take that in for a moment. We put this infinite organizing power to work for us. One of our foundational textbooks in Unity is Lessons in Truth, and many of you in this room have studied that book by Emily Cady. You may recall that Emily Cady writes about desire, and she says this about desire. Desire is God knocking at the door of our consciousness with that greater good for us. Desire is important. It comes from the Latin that means from the Father, of God. And I would challenge us to look at desire a little more deeply, to look at it in the context of the soul. What is it that your soul desires? What your soul desires is a little bit different, probably, than the more superficial desires that we might also have. I would challenge us or invite us to think about the desire of the soul from the standpoint of the qualities of being that add to a rich and meaningful life experience. And I would also challenge us to look at the worldly things that we desire. And I'm not saying that we have to put those aside, but to look at them with deeper eyes, with eyes of wisdom, and ask of ourselves, what is it about that thing that causes me to desire it? What's beneath the physical form of that thing? And when we ask that kind of deeper question, I think we do get in touch with the desire of the heart, the desire of the soul, and we will find that oftentimes what's beneath that thing is a quality, an experience we want. It could be the experience of feeling that we are enough. It could be the experience of the feeling that we are loved. It could be the experience of the feeling of safety or security or comfort or well-being. When we can get in touch with those deeper desires, we are getting in touch with something really powerful and important. Because have you noticed that we can oftentimes get, especially through hard work and effort, we can get that physical thing that we desire only to discover, but wait a minute. I'm still not feeling what it is that I'm wanting to feel in my life. Nod your head if you know what I'm talking about here. Absolutely. Absolutely. So desire is God knocking at the door of our consciousness with that greater good, but I'd say it's also with that deeper good. And that desire is also valuable from the standpoint that desire is like an aim. Desire can be like a goal. And have you noticed that in order to fulfill our desire, in order to achieve our goal, that somehow we have to grow and change? Right? And I think that that's almost the more important agenda, the more important spiritual agenda for us, that in order to achieve the things that we have said are important to us, that we have to grow and change in the process of doing that. We are put here not to remain the same. We are put here to grow in consciousness, to grow in awareness, to grow in the very state of becoming.